You know, the past 5 years as a single man has really opened my eyes. I think it's because my Willie Johnson is not capable of outthinking my cerebral cortex. And to think, it only took 50 years to obtain this type of discipline. That and women be cheating. You got to go to another country, stuck in another time, just to find, just hopefully, to find a woman that might stick around until your very last breath. These women, these newfound city women, just want more than one man can offer.
So what?
I think it's nice, yes, it's nice to be appreciated for other things, but to have them be like, oh, you look so pretty today. I like your makeup. And it's like, oh,
I like your makeup.
thanks. But I do like...
I think I do. And not that it's the most important thing to me, but it's nice to, I don't know, get dressed up and have someone tell me I look nice.
You know, I could tell my woman that she looks hot every day. And it means less than when that dude at the office tells her the same damn thing.
I'm talking about the 11th man theory. Come on, everybody knows the 11th man theory.
No, stupid, nobody knows the 11th man theory but you.
No, I know a little something about the 11 man theory.
Shut up. What are you talking about?
Say there's a woman in a room with 10 men. And all 10 men are telling her how beautiful she is and how amazing she is, and they're lighting her cigarette and buying her drinks and just treating her like gold. Then, all of a sudden, in walks the 11th man. He takes one look at her and says, hey, how you doing? Turns his back on her and starts talking to his boys. That's the guy she wants to be with, the 11th man. Not any of the 10 men who were treating her well all night, but the one guy who couldn't care less. Why? Because for some reason, women don't want nice. They don't want real. They don't want to be treated well. I mean, not at first, and sometimes not ever. And I think that's crazy. And I refuse to play that game. I mean, you are a master at it, Sal, but it's just not me. It's not who I am. I don't want to have to play that game, get a girl by pretending that I don't like her. I want to be with a woman who's real, who digs it when I'm nice to her, who doesn't see that as weakness, or take me for granted when I tell her that I think she's more amazing than anything else in the entire world. But fortunately, most women aren't like that. They say they are, and deep down inside, they want to be, but they're not.
And the thing about it, that guy irritates the fuck out of me because he knows down deep in his heart that if she'll leave me, she'll leave him too. And if you're that guy playing the same game at the office with somebody else's old lady, I have a public service announcement for you. You, my friend, are a cock-blocking, residue-swapping, cum-sock-stealing, dick-deceiving douchebag. And you got to deal with karma sitting on your shoulders, ready to pounce. By the way, your love story, it sucks. Ginormous, sweaty sacks of jizz-swimming salty tomatoes. Yeah, a gal once told me that ejaculate tastes exactly like salty tomatoes, so you're welcome. And what I want to know is, what is it about this greener grass? When a man finds out that you left him for some greener grass, he hates himself so much more for not cheating on her with what could have been the greatest sex of his life. It was like the gal from the elevator in the movie Liar Liar had left the building on that day and headed straight for Liam's Irish pub. Met me and then took me to her car and smoked a joint with me and asked me to go to her house. That's right. She owned a house and wanted to sexually take advantage of me. But I said no, out of loyalty and honor. I said no. just to go home to a gal that would leave me in the future for an old-looking young cholo man. This man was so confused, he looked like he poured milk of magnesium into his bowl of frosted flakes. On parole and smelling like a top ramen sandwich. That's right, I said it. The motherfucker smelled like spread. So my question is, why do I need a woman?
Women contribute direction in helping, not necessarily build a man, but helping him get closer to his goals.
More like caring, you know, because they have like the instincts of like being a mother.
Honestly, women and men have their own roles, and some of the roles of women are more you're nurturing and you're supportive.
Structure, emotional support, sex, money, food.
Women are more like logical, so they're less likely to get hurt in stupid ways.
Yeah.
Women are more understanding. I
Yeah,
feel like,
the understanding, they just kind of bring that softness to the relationship.
You see, all of that sounds good, but it means absolutely, positively, without a shadow of a doubt, zero, zilch, niet, nada, nothing. Everything she said, that's what it meant. You want to know what a man really wants? You want to know what I want as a man? I want a best friend that I could share my ejaculate, you know. I want someone that I want to be around and wants to be around me with the pair of titties. You know, that's what I need and want. That's what I want in a woman. And ladies, there is no possible way to measure a man's work for a woman's heart. It's impossible to measure that. If you want to go back in time when all the elements were against us, who was the one doing all the hunting and the building and the sharing? I mean, let's face the facts. If it weren't for men, we would not exist as a human race today. And that's just facts. I mean, women, you guys were the cum buckets, but you needed to reproduce, but if it weren't for the protection and the fighting and the hunting and the, you know, and the making of the fire, and gentlemen are the most vicious because we're the ones that had to police the evil man just to come home to a side swindling, scrotum swapping, street hustling Jezebel. It doesn't take much for a bad woman to turn a good man into an evil one.
I mean, what, you don't think I got feelings? You don't think I'm sensitive? Let me tell you something. I got more feelings in my left nut than you two schoolgirls put together.
Here we go.
Oh, I know. I know what they say about me. I know what they say about guys like me. They say that we're pigs, right? That we're dogs.
In your defense, they don't exclude. I've been married for 5 years, and my wife still says it.
Oh, that's right. They don't exclude. They say all. All men are pigs. All men are dogs. All men are scum. And they talk their little asses off about what monsters we are. But they don't understand that they're the very ones that created the Frankensteins they abhor.
Frankenstein was a whore?
Leave my wife out of this.
Laugh all you want, but I'm serious. Every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling 3 broads at the same time is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman. Because one day, back in the day, they weren't a player. They liked one girl, just one.
And they gave it up to her, didn't
And
they?
they gave it up to her, that's right. They gave it up to her because they're little romantics back then, and they gave it up to the girl they love, and what happened? They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got destroyed, they got cheated on, or laughed at, or something, and when they're finished picking up the little pieces of what was once their heart, you know what they said? Every single one of them made a vow.
Never to give it up again.
That's right, never to give it up again. But now we're talking about the real bastards here, the guys that break hearts occupationally, because believe it or not, originally those cats were the most beautiful and the most romantic of all. And you know what happened? They're the ones that got hurt worst of all.
Because you never get over it.
You know, God, no! You never get over it. Yes, you recover, but you never get over it. And what happened? When they all recovered, you know what they all said? They all said, okay. I see, all right. If that's how it's gonna be, I can play that way too. So you see that we are all responsible for the cycle of the vicious circle.
So you're saying you're afraid?
Absolutely.
And it's because we love harder. It's because men love harder. And if you don't like it, facts are facts. That's the way it is. Have you seen Braveheart? He killed a whole fucking village. Ladies, we love so hard, we lose on purpose. So convincingly, our women actually believe they can beat us in a street fight. And I believe that's the reason why I really don't get offended. I mean, if I actually could get offended, I'd probably be offended by these women that are trying to act like they can be men. That's what I would probably be offended if I could get offended. I just think it's hilarious. And that's because we as real men, we don't believe in fair. Only women believe in fair. If I hear a man complaining about what's fair and what's not, I immediately identify him as a woman. You know, if women believed in fair, then why do they have a problem signing the prenup?
You're gonna marry a girl, okay? And you love her so much. Would you make her sign a prenup with the abundance of money you do have?
Yeah, of course.
You would make her sign a prenup?
Yeah, why not? Because if she was like, she's not comfortable with that, then it's like...
But she might get offended by that.
Well, if she's offended by that, then she's not the one, right?
Okay.
I mean, it's like, is that then, she's offended by it, is that why she's there then?
Your money? What if she also made a lot of money? Like, maybe more than what you make?
Well, the laws, specifically in California, are really not in favor of men, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like a woman you could break up, they could take like half your shit, and she could do it and be like, peace.
Okay. So you would make her sign a prenup?
Yeah, of course.
You really not gonna sign a prenup?
No, I'm not signing no prenup. What you got is what I got.
Okay, but I don't understand, why would you not want to sign? Basically, our love is
Your
real.
money is my money. Simple as that.
Okay, why are we going straight to the money? It don't have me. All I'm doing is my lawyers are telling me that I have to protect myself, and it's not from you, but it's just
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Everything that you bring in the house, is mine too.
Nah, because I mean, what did you come with? What did you come with that you deserve to think you just don't like? Like, this is for our own protection. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care what you say. It's my money too. Simple as that.
But see, the lawyer said that's what you was gonna do though. They were saying you was not.
No, he didn't.
So what's the point of you not signing the prenup?
The money that you bring home is mine too. Simple as that. End of conversation.
That's crazy. So I guess there ain't gonna be no wedding.
Whatever. It's gonna be a wedding.
Plus, they have no idea what it feels like to get kicked in the balls. I mean, if there was a woman right in front of me and she found a genie, rubbed the lamp, and wished that she could be a boy, I would welcome her into manhood with a swift kick to the balls. Just boom.